Welcome to this video on Gauge. It's a very important indicator to have on the dashboard. So this is the Gauge which is available by default in Power BI. And let's say that I want to have a Gauge for hours per week. Okay. So I'm going to drag this. Typically, the gauge is used for KPIs. So we're going to use it for capital loss and capital gain later on. So hours per week, I drag it here. So typically, I might look at the average hours per week, which is 41.06. And for the minimum value, I just drag it here again, and I can select here the minimum. And for the maximum, I'll drag it here again and select here the maximum value. Okay. I might also have a target value from one of these columns, but in this case, I don't have a target value. But if you want to set the target here, for example, what are the type, what should be the minimum hours per average hours per week that you want people to work? You can go to this paintbrush here. You can do the gauge axis and say, let's say 50. Put a value there, and we say it will tell you how far we are away from the target, and we can basically. So the color is, you can have the color change like this. You can have a red color, and I can have a color like this. Okay. And what I can do is that for the title is not very good. So I can say that the title is average hours per week, and I can put it as central, and I can increase the. So this is the gauge that I have, and I can simply, this is the gauge that I'm going to see average hours per week and how far away I am from the target. So that's one of the gauge that you get. Now, regarding the capital gain and capital loss, I can have another gauge. So let me put another one here. Just put it here, and in the same way, I can just put the capital loss here. So that's the total one. And if I put the average one, that you can see. Uh, see. So, okay, so if I currently it is okay, but if I put the minimum value there, I'll select the minimum, and I'll select the maximum. So you can see that the average is pretty less. And the reason for this is that there are lots and lots of zeros in both capital loss and capital gain. So I might want to just filter those out, okay? So what I'll do, I'll take a slicer. I'll just put the slicer here to say there is, and in the slicer, I'll just take this capital loss. So it's going to put a slicer for me. And I'm just going to select this as start. Okay. When you start once, you see that things are okay now, so it becomes quite normal. And in the same way, I can put the target. So the average capital loss should be, let's say, in this case it's $185,000. So I would say it should be like $100,000. So 100. Oh, sorry for that. The maximum value is 2824. So I think there's something 120. So it's 1850. I'm sorry about that. So 1850. So I might say that the target should be like 1000. Okay, so it's 1K. So in this case, so I can see that I'm a bit way up the target. I can have a similar graph for the capital gain. So now you know what to do here. So obviously I'm looking for the average capital gain, and the capital gain comes here, here. So here I select just the minimum one. Here I select the maximum value, and you see that the lots and lots of zeros with averages is zero because of the fact that uh, lots and lots of zeros in capital gain. So I'll just put a slicer here again, slicer, and slicer for capital gain. And in this case, I'll just tell it. So I think I did not configure this chart. This average of capital gain. Yeah, that seems okay. And okay, so the more capital gain we have, even if I go like 0.01, okay, so I want to be having the loss there when I have the gain, obviously. So I can't put these on the same chart. So even a house public. So there's conflicting with each other. In any case, you know what to do. If I try to use this, okay, let me check the distribution in the data. So when I have this, so I have capital gain and bonus sort of from largest to smallest. I have lots of gains as 9999, and when I have a gain, I don't have a loss, so I can't see them together. Obviously, if I put a filter on the gain, I can't have a loss. And even in this hours per week for the capital gain is I have the values for that. So yeah, so if I have a gain, if I have a gain of zero, then I won't be having a loss. Okay, so I can't see them on the same. Either I see the gain or I see the loss. That's the main. So uh, I can try to put this on another chart for you to see I just read it. Very quickly, I'll just put but I don't think so. These are not actually the KPIs that I want because typically we're looking at sales or something like that. The average is pretty less. Uh, that's that's because of the problems. Challenges I can sum. I don't have the sum here. I don't have the target value, so I'll just look at the average. That's okay. So average is $1,090. That's very less. That's very less. And or even if you say there are outliers, I can take the median, and the median is even less than that. So I think just go to the average, and obviously I can have a target here. The target can be like maybe $40,000. So that's the target. So we are way off target in this case. And similarly, I can have this. title I can just start with like this. Way of targeting this average capital to this. So that's it. And now, if I put the slicer here, let's see if it's. Okay, so now I can put it here because now here it's gonna be good for me if I make it like, for example, I want to take the values which are like from 1,000. Still, we'll always be below the target. So if you can see the range here. In this case, the target is gone because I don't want to go. So it depends on how you want to see it, right? So these are the things. Remember that typically all the gauges should be shown on the same page. But in this case, I can't couple up average gain and average loss because they are complementary to each other. So thanks for watching this video. I hope this has been useful.